Thank you, Victor, for joining us today. Today, in celebration of Engineered Code's 10th anniversary, we're chatting with a bunch of our friends that we've known for a long time that happen to be in the same Power Pages world as us. So, Victor Dantas, thank you for joining us today. Why don't we start by you telling us, a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself, and maybe tell us also what is your kind of first memory of Power Pages, ADX Studio, that sort of stuff.
Awesome. Well, before I speak a little bit about myself, I wanted to congratulate to you, Nicholas, and the whole team at Engineer Code. 10 years is it's not 10 days. There's a lot of history there. I know that this celebration is probably not only for you guys, but for the whole community. I am a consumer of your material, and you have a host of clients and people in the community that is probably delighted that you started the company and the venture, and we all get to celebrate you. So congratulations for 10 years. It's amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Well, I'm Victor Dantas. I've been involved with community work for, I don't know if I remember, but for a long time. I love to support the community with some content that I think it's valuable. My first memory of ADX Studio, I think I had recently moved to Canada, to Quebec City, 2012, and I was working for a big consulting firm there, and they brought up the possibility of working with the technology. It was a joint venture between the City of New York, Microsoft, and this particular company. So I had no idea ADX Studio existed up until that point, and I kind of fell in love with the idea of the product. Of course, I didn't know all the hard stuff that was involved with the technology at the time, but I kind of fell in love. And I'm grateful for that opportunity at the time. It brought me not only loads of career opportunities, but also awesome friends that I made along the way. So,
for sure. So, ADX Studio, Power Apps portals, Dynamics 365 portals, Power Pages. Which of those is your favorite?
I think I would stick with maybe Power Apps portals. I don't like the apps part of the name. Maybe Power Portals would be a good name to stick with. But yeah, I think that would be my selection.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular choice. Everyone kind of has that soft spot for the word portals. I think it does a great job of describing what the technology does. And I think maybe there were some legal reasons they couldn't go with Power Portals, but unfortunately, but yeah, that seems to be the consensus answer. Is everyone loves the portals. So
I think it just makes sense. I mean, it's hard for me to describe to clients that they have to create a Power Pages page. Work on the Power Pages homepage. It's I don't know.
Yeah. So what is your favorite feature of Power Pages? What whether it's you think something's cool or you think it provides a lot of value. What do you love about Power Pages?
I'm not sure if it's a feature only, but the ability to be connected to Dataverse and to leverage a lot of the work that organizations put on a data model in Dataverse. So that particular I don't want to say feature, but that capability is what I really enjoy with the technology.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So let's say I gave you a magic wand and I allowed you to change one thing about Power Pages. What's your kind of least favorite thing? What's the thing that kind of drives you crazy that Power Pages works the way it does?
I think like I said, my favorite thing about Power Pages is being connected with Dataverse. The least favorite thing is that the things that are connected to Dataverse haven't really evolved as much as I would hope for. That is, forms and lists. Well, we are getting a little bit more on the list side today. But yeah, if I had the magic wand, I would probably say let's bring forms to the 21st century. Let's maybe stop using some. I come from the .NET background, so I kind of know how things work with forms and lists. Full post to submit data? Do we really need that with a form? So those things, I'll probably invest time there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So if you run into someone, you find out that they're going to be doing their first Power Pages project, what's that one piece of advice that you give them that you think will really, really help?
Subscribe to the Engineered Code YouTube. 100%. There's a lot there. I love, I do love your format of content. 1 minute, 2 minute. This is what you need to know. Go explore more. So that I honestly would say that. Also, the Learn Pages has really evolved. The Microsoft material there is really great for people who are starting. The guided experience, do this, and then they showcase the results. So I love those two things. And of course, follow people in the community. I have my own channel on YouTube where I try to aggregate voices together, who I call the heroes within Power Pages. There is a lot of good content there, not because it's mine, but because it's done by people like Nick Hayduke, Nick Dolman, and amongst others. So I'd say look for those places to find good content out there. Yes.
Awesome. And Victor, I'm honestly not sure if there's anyone who puts out more content, does more for the community. Like you're all the hero stuff that you run. I mean, like you're the hero, man. So like, what do you got to plug? What do you got going on right now? And what should the community know about what you're up to over the next little while?
All right, so we have one mentorship that maybe by the time that this recording goes live, it'll be towards the end there. It's called the Power Pages and AI Mentorship. We are bringing the two concepts or themes together, how you can use AI to help you with your Power Pages development. So that's going to be live on YouTube, the full content probably by the end of May. That's out there as well. We're going to be starting one mentorship called the Become a Pro Pilot, and that goes beyond Power Pages. So Copilot within M365 technologies. You need to write an email. How can you use Copilot for that? All the way to pro development, using GitHub Copilot for that as well. And then there is one thing that I'm doing on the side that's called Power Pages Plus. If you want to check it out, powerpagesplus.com. We have a set of free templates for Power Pages, so you don't have to start your development from scratch. We have a bunch of free templates, and of course, I'm going to be offering some of the paid templates more on the vertical side of the Power Platform spectrum. So the first template that's going to be available for a charge is integration between Business Central and Power Pages. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully we'll have some of these assets available by the end of May.
That'll be great. Yeah, I know I get a lot of questions about people. It seems like whether it's community calls or at conferences, people are asking about how does this work with Business Central. So that's great that you're filling that gap. So that's awesome.
Yeah, we'll start with Business Central, hopefully going to Salesforce. As soon as Microsoft announces either virtual tables or ways to integrate with those other enterprise platforms, we'll try to respond with a template for the community.
That's awesome. Well, Victor, thank you so much for spending some time with us today to celebrate our anniversary. Really appreciate everything you do for the community, and keep it up.
All right, thank you for the opportunity of being here. And I know we are doing this virtually, but we gotta have a cake and get a slice and celebrate. It's worth celebrating, I tell this to all my friends. Every time a company succeeds in this spectrum, for me personally, I find it reason to celebrate. I know how hard it is to launch new ventures, so kudos to you, Nick, and keep it up.
All right. Thanks so much, Victor.
Take care.
All right, bye.